Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Letitia with Barefoot Gardening, and guess what, y'all? We back in the grow room. I am setting up to plant some seeds, and you know, I've been talking about herbs for the past couple of videos, and I decided, you know what, I want some pesto. I want to grow my own herbs to make that. So, you know, it just gave me an excuse to get in the dirt. And now that I'm looking at this bin, this is in the closet, y'all, somewhere in the basement, and I remember this container because when my husband and I were in college, he had some clothes in here. So this is his, but it's been, sitting probably for 10 years. We've been married since 2007. So I'm imagining that after our move here, which was like 8 years ago, it's been empty. So guess what? As far as I can tell, there's no holes in the bottom. It has little wheels on it. Can y'all see the little wheels there? And, you know, so I'm like, man, I'm going to use this in my grow room to bring in my soil, sterilize my soil as best I can so I can prevent those daggone fungus gnats from flying around. And then, and whatever other critters are in the peat moss. And then, you know, use this as my my seed starting station. So I'm just gonna squat on the floor. You know, I could put it on top of the counter, but I got some things on top of there right now. I could move them. I don't know. I may do that. But I'm thinking this is a wide enough space, right? I can make a mess, but inside of the container. So I won't have to do buckets or small containers and be so worried about making a big mess, because I got plenty of room here to get the soil in the cups, right? And then y'all never gonna believe this. I got a mind to get some worms. Wouldn't this be a great space to grow some worms, have a worm farm, have my own worm castings? Y'all know that I collect toilet paper rolls because I put those in the compost when I don't have leaves, and paper towel rolls and things like that. So I have plenty of material to get a worm bin started. In the house. Like, I could do it in the house. And so, man, I'm really thinking about that. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? I know y'all probably like, Letitia, calm down so you can get these seeds started. One thing at a time, Tisha, right? So anyway, I really do have a mind to do that, y'all. I tried it one time before and I've completely failed. Did not educate myself well enough. You know, everything needs drainage holes in the garden, and specifically with worms. They really need some air to breathe. And so I didn't kill them all, but they got overly wet. And so, that was one thing. And then the same thing happened, because I'm such a genius with starting a compost bin outside. Didn't poke holes in the bottom of the bin. So guess what I did? Accumulated water and too much, and I tried to fix that by putting in more browns like leaves and cardboard and paper and things like that, and it just didn't work out. It turned it into a very, very harsh, disgusting, thick green smoke in the sky, like odor. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. So anywho, I'm going to get started seed starting these seeds. Anybody seed starting this month? It is January, and I typically don't seed start in January. I typically, according to last year's calendar, I did a lot of experimenting, and the only seeds I started were onions and strawberries. So anywho, I was in my bed last night looking at this Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds catalog. This is a free one, and man, I was like, Lord, you have just blessed me because there are so many things that you have created that I have never seen in my entire life. And I am just so honored and so grateful to be able to see, number one. Okay, I think sometimes we take, our blessings for granted. But I'm also just completely just amazed at your hand, like what you have created. So I am very grateful to be able to grow some of these things, be able to experiment with some of these things. I'm just amazed. Look at that. So, of course, I had started making a list a long time ago of things that I wanted from Baker Creek. But I have been so blessed that I don't think I'm going to have to buy one seed from Baker Creek. The only seed that I do not have that I want is the Oda pepper. And, but the rest of the seeds, y'all are not going to believe this, but I've been gifted them. And I just praise God for that. So thank you to everyone that has given me seeds these past couple months. I mean, like, I've been overwhelmed with seeds and the opportunity just to grow different things. So I am so grateful for that. Thank you all so much for your love and your continued support on this channel. Listening to my crazy self, but I'm just so grateful for you all. So thank you. And y'all, let's get sowing these seeds if you are ready. So like I said, the only thing I grew, and I was trying to find my calendar, y'all, from last year, but I can't find it. I just had it a couple days ago, but I'll look for it and I'll show y'all kind of and that's the blueprint that I'm going by. There's not a whole lot that I'm going to change about how I planted seeds or when I planted. Again, I'm in zone 6B. So, there's not a whole lot. Yes. There's not a whole lot I'm going to change about that. So I am very grateful to be like really confident in some things as a gardener going into this new year. And of course, I'm going to make mistakes, y'all. Everybody does. It doesn't matter how seasoned you are. There are some things that you get wrong. You just do, and you don't mean to, and you do it anyway, or you just don't know, right? So, oh my God. Beautiful. So, I'm not claiming to be an expert at all, but I have learned some things, and I'm excited to try some new things. I said I wasn't going to have my garden full of new projects, like new plants, new seeds, new varieties, but I am going to try a few. So I'm excited. A tomato with a citrus taste. The pork chop. Now, do y'all see that? That is so dope. Look at that. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all. And I'll holler at y'all later.